everyone. So we're going to talk about a couple questions raised from 310's homework. And we're going to start with 27, 29, and then I'll erase and we will do 33. So if you want to skip ahead to the one that you're interested in, that's totally fine. So we're going to start with 27, and it asks you what type of number is this? Is it rational, real, or not real? And what we want to look at here is, you'll notice it's a fraction inside of a root. Both of 9 is a perfect square, so you might think that it's rational. But here's the main issue. We've got a 0 in the denominator. If we have a 0 in the denominator, that means that it does not exist. So it doesn't matter what else is happening. If there's a 0 in the denominator, you can't do it, right? Try typing it into your calculator. You're not going to get an answer. So this means that it's not a real number because it's not any number, right? Not a real number. Doesn't exist. For number 29, this is really similar to one in the notes. It's a number, so it asks you to find a real number between negative 100th and 0. And if you're ever stuck on these, you just want to find the average, meaning that we add them together. So negative 100 plus 0, and then we divide it by how many terms there are, which in this case is 2. Now, adding 0 doesn't do anything, so I'm going to stop that. So now I have negative 100th divided by 2. Now instead of divided by 2 with fractions, we rewrite that as multiplying by the reciprocal, so 1 over 2, which gives us the number negative 1/200th, which would be directly in between 0 and negative 100th. Okay, so just like in the notes. It's almost like the notes are helpful, y'all. It's a big scheme where I teach you how to do things. It's wild. So for 33 is like the first part of the notes where it asks, classify what categories does this number fit into? And the number is root 20. Now, if this was root 25, this would fit into a lot more categories because root 25 is a perfect square. Root 25 is 5. Root 20 is not a perfect square, so that means that it's irrational. But it is positive, so it is real. And those are your categories. And since it's not rational, it's not going to be an integer, it's not going to be a whole number. It's just these two. Let me know if you have any other questions on 310. I'll be available in Zoom for the next little bit from 9 till 11 on Friday. Otherwise, you can send me an email or leave something in the comments. Talk to you later.